I wanna be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my will, quest to train them is my goal. Okay, mom, gotta catch 'em all, it's true. you Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. This is not Pokemon. This is still Edgar Allen Poe. 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 Came on. Poe. No, on. Poe. A tree in motion. Poe. Ethic judicial occasion. Poe. 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 Edgar Allen. Edgar Allen. Please. Please. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so let's read a Masque Red Death. This is gonna be. Apparently, I think Edgar Allan Poe was like, "Yo, baby, if you can't read a book in like a day, then what the fuck is the point of a book, bro? A good book, a good story, day, weekend max, bro. Just like 700 pages. Yeah, it's like this shit, dog. It's like this shit, dog. You're just like going in and out, bro. If you're going in and out of random shit, dude, like look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit, dude. See what he's doing. I'll read that later. I'm cool. I'm cool. That's what Edgar Allan Poe said. He also said that, like, cool. I think, I don't know, I've never seen Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know. I've never seen him. Anyway, I did. Master of Red Death. Let's go. Red Death, a long devastated country. No past instead of being so fatal, so hideous. Blood was its avatar, its seal. Redness of a horror blood, with sharp pains and sudden dizziness, and then profuse bleeding of a pause, with dissolution. The scarlet stains upon the body, and especially upon the face of the victim, a pest ban shut him out from aid, and sympathy with his fellow man. The whole seizure, progress and termination of disease, instance of half an hour. But Prince Prospero was happy and dauntless and sagacious. When his dominions are half depopulated, he summoned to his presence a thousand hale and light-hearted friends among the knights and dames of his court, and each retired to deep seclusion in one of his castled abbeys. His extent of a magnificent structure, the creation of a prince's eccentric yet august taste, a strong and lofty wall guarded in and swung like gates of iron. The courtiers, having entered, brought fences and massy hammers and welded the bolts. They resolved to leave means neither ingress or egress to sudden impulse of despair or frenzy from within. The abbey was amply provisioned. With such precautions, the courtiers might bid defiance to contagion. The external world could take care of itself. In the meantime, it was folly to grieve or to think. The prince had provided all the appliances of pleasure. No buffoons, no improvisatori, no ballet dancers, no musicians. There was beauty and there was wine. Only security within felt was a red death. It was toward the close of the fifth or second month of seclusion, where pestilence raged most furiously abroad, that the Prince Prospero entertained his thousand friends a masked ball, most unusual magnificence. Is a voluptuous scene of masquerade. But first, let me tell you of the rooms in which was held. There were seven, an imperial suite. In many parts, however, such suites form a long and straight vista, with folding doors tied back nearly towards the other hand, so the view of the whole extent is scarcely impeded. Here, the case was very different. As might have been expected from a duke's love of bazaar, the apartments were irregularly disposed, and the vision embraced little more than one at a time. There was a sharp turn at every 20 or 30 yards, and each turn a novel effect. To right and left, in the middle of each wall, a tall and narrow Gothic window looked out upon a closed corridor which pursued the windings of a suite. These windows were of stained glass, whose colour varied in accordance with prevailing hue decorations of the chamber which it opened. That of eastern extremity was hung, for example, in blue, and vividly blue were its windows. The second chamber was purple, its ornaments and tapestries, and here the panes were purple, fair as green fragments of the casements. Fourth was furnished with light of orange, fifth with white, the sixth with violets. Seventh apartments was in black velvet tapestries, hung all over the ceiling and down the walls, falling in heavy folds upon a carpet of the same material and hue, but this chamber only the colour of windows failed to correspond with decorations. The panes here were scarlet, a deep blood colour. Now, in no one of the seven apartments was there any lamp or candelabrum, and amid the profusion of golden ornaments that lay scattered to and fro depended from the roof, there was no light of any kind emitting from lamp or candle in the suite chambers. With the curtains upon the suite, there stood opposite to each window a heavy tripod bearing a brazier of fire projected its rays through the tinted glass and circulating the room. And first were produced A multitude of gaudy and fantastic appearances, an arrest of black sheen, effective firelight streamed upon the dark hangings from a bludgeon pain's glass extreme, produced so wild a look upon the countenances of those who entered, and there are few company bold enough to set foot in his precincts at all. It was in this apartment, also, that the stood against the western wall of a gigantic cloak of ebony. His pendulum swung to and fro with a dull, heavy, monotonous clang. The minute hand made a circle of a face. The hour to be stricken. And there came from brazen lungs of a clock a sound which was clear, loud, and deep, and exceedingly musical, but so peculiar a note and emphasis that, at each lapse of hour, musicians of orchestra were constrained to pause momentarily in their performance to hearken to the sound, and first waltzed before ceasing evolutions of the brief disconcert of whole gay company, and while the chimes of a clock yet rang and observed, the giddiest grew pale, the more aged as the day passed the hands of their brows, as if in confused reverie and meditation. When echoes of folly ceased, a light laughter was pervaded assembly. Musicians looked at each other and smiled, as if no nervousness and folly made whispering vow each to the other that the next chime clock produced in them no similar motion. And then, after 60 minutes, which embraced 3,600 seconds of a time that flies, there came yet another chime of the clock, and then with the same disconcert and tremulousness of meditation as before. But in spite of these things, it was a gay, magnificent rail. The taste of a duke of peculiar, he had a fine eye for colours and effects. He discarded decor in fashion. His plans were bold and fiery. His conceptions glowed above by their cluster. There are some who would have thought him mad. His followers left out that he was not. Necessary to hear and see and touch him to be sure that he was not. He had acted, in great part, removable embellishments of the seven chambers upon occasion of his great feats, and his own inclining taste was to give cap to masqueraders. Be sure they were grotesque. They were much glare and glitter and piquancy and phantasm, much would have been seen since in Harani. Now, arabesque figures. Give me 1 second. I wanna. Where? Do I have it on? I can't even move because it's capped there. I don't want to break that. Oh, that's why this instead. Sorry, I used to have like that thing that existed. Well, what else I'll do? What is that about? Yeah, very. Go to sleep. From suited limbs and appointments. Now, delirious fancies of madman fashions, there was much of a beautiful, much of a want, and much of a bizarre, suffering of a terrible, and not little of that which might have excited disgust. To and fro in the seven chambers of storks, in fact, a multitude of dreams, and these, for dreams, writhed in and about, quaking, hoovering rooms, and causing royal music orchestra to seem as an echo of the steps, and anon, there strikes the ebony clock, stands a hall of velvet, and then, for moments, all is still, and all is silent save a voice of a clock, with dreams of stiff rose, and they stand, but echoes of chime die away, and endured but an instant, and light, half-subdued laughter flows after them as they part. Now again the music swells, and dreams live, and vibe to and fro more really, and ever taking hue from many to windows for which stream waves of tripods, but to chambers lies most resolute seven, and now none for maskers who venture. For night is waning away, and there flows already a light for blood-coloured panes of blackness of sable drapery of poles, and to him whose foot falls upon the sable carpet, because in a clock of ebony muffled peal more solemn and emphatic than any which reaches ears, or indulge in more remote gaieties of your apartments. But his other partners densely crowded, and then be feverishly the heart of life, reverent whirlingly on, till length they commenced sounding at midnight upon the clock, and then music ceased, as I have told, and the reverence of waters were quieted. It was an easy scarce in all things before, but then the 12 struck to be sounded by a bell of a clock, and the further happened, perhaps, the more forecrept, more of time, invitations are thoughtful among those who revelled, and first, too, happened, perhaps, for less echoes of the last chime at least sunk in silence, and the main individuals who crowded found leisure to become aware of presence of masked figures that rested attention no single individual before, and men rumor of his new presence and spread itself whisperingly round. There rose at length from a whole complete buzz or murmur, expressive of spiritual reason and expressive of disapprobation and surprise, and then, finally, of terror, horror, of disgust. An assembly of phantasms such as I have painted may well be supposed no ordinary appearance could excite such a sensation. In truth, the masquerade license of a knives merely limited. The figure in question held Herod, and gone by pounds in Prince's infinite decorum. Their cores and hearts most recluses cannot be touched without emotion, even with utterly lust, to whom life and death are equally jest, and makes no jest can be made. The whole company, indeed, seemed now deeply to fill in the costume bearing soon neither wit nor posterity existed. Figure was torn and gaunt, and shrouded from head to foot had elements of a grave. The mask was concealed, the visage was made so dearly assembled, contents of stifling corpse, but closer scrutiny must have had difficulty detecting cheats, and yet all this been ensured, not approved, the mad revellers around. But Mum had gone so far to assume a type of red death, his vesture was dabbled in blood, and his broad brow, with features of face, sprinkled with scarlet horror. The eyes of Prince himself fell upon a spectral image, through the slow and solemn movements, some more fight sustained thrall stalked to and from among waters. He seemed to be convulsed. In the first moment, with a strong shudder, he of terror stace, but in the next, his brow in rage. Who dares? Hello, boy. He demanded a horse who caught his stood near him. Who dares insult us? Thus mockery. Seize him and unmask him. To be known whom have to hang at sunrise for battlements. Hey, boy. Oh, boy. It was an east and a blue chamber stood Prince Sarah's uttered those words. A rang felt the 7 rooms loudly and clearly. Prince was a bold and robust man. The music had been hushed and waving his hand. As in a blue room where stood a prince, group held courtiers by his side. At first, as he spoke, there was a slight brushing movement as a group direction intruder. For a moment, was also near their hands, and now, a deliberate and stately step, made close approach to the speaker. From certain names, all of us should make assumptions from rumor had inspired the whole party, but found none put forth hand to seize him. So as, unimpeded, he passed within a yard of Prince's person, and while the vast assembly, to an impulse, shrank from the center's rooms to walls, these were uninterruptedly. There seemed solemn as step was distinguished him first, from blue chamber to purple, from purple to the green, from green to orange, through this again to a white, and even thence to a violet ere the silent movement had been made to arrest him. It was not, however, the Prince Passaro, man enraged and ashamed of his own momentary cowardice, rushed hurriedly through 6 chambers, when none followed him on account of the terror to seize upon all. He bore aloft a drawn dagger and approached in rapid impetuosity to within 3 or 4 feet in figure. The latter, having attained extremity of velvet apartments, turned suddenly and confronted his pursuer. There was a sharp cry. The dagger dropped gleaming on the sable carpets, from which, as he afterwards fell prostrate in death with Prince Prospero. Then, suddenly rolled with despair, the throng revellers once threw themselves in the black apartment and seizing a mummer whose tall figure stood erect and motionless in the shadow of the ebony clock, gasping not from horror, finding with grave cerements, the corpse-like mask, handled with so violent a moodus, untenanted by any tangible form. And now was acknowledged the presence of Red Death. He had come, a thief of the night, and one by one dropped revellers in the blood-bedewed halls of the revel, and died each in despairing posture of his fall, and the life of the clock went out of an hourless of a gay, the flames of tripods expired, and darkness and decay, and Red Death held them to dominion over all. Thus alive the mask, the Red Death. I shall see you tomorrow.